VAX TIME. Whoa. Coast by Silent Partner is playing, so Stu's a lot is excited about the VAX.
Majenko, I think you should check your microphone. It seems to have died.
She's in the zone, tapping away. She's got her own throne, buzzing keyboards, wires go. Welcome to Majenko's, let's start the show. Click, click, click. She's
Welcome back,
ready to strike.
Koei Raccoon. Hope you're ready for some VAX time.
Majenko, I think you should check your microphone. It seems to have died.
Jammers in the house tonight, bringing love and lighting up the night. Feel the rhythm, everything.
Welcome back, Sir Stu's a lot. Hope you're ready for some VAX time.
Jammers in the house will keep it tight. Feel the synth pop, everything's so bright. Jammers in the house, I love it live.
Welcome back, MJ. Enjoy the VAX time.
Today, welcome to the show. Crack up an titty, let the banner flow. For thinking fun with the twitchy crew. MJ's in the house and it's all for you.
Welcome back, Deepin 24/7. Enjoy the VAX time.
Today, welcome to the show. Crack up an titty, let the banner flow.
Welcome back, a swarm of dead insects. Enjoy the VAX time. Welcome back, Princess Fuzzy Butt. Hope you're ready for some VAX time and reggae.
Welcome, Swarm, to the stream where pixels flicker and the chattel ping. Though you fluttered off, your presence remains.
Hail to the king, baby.
Here in Majenko's space we unite to laugh and cheer through daylight. So the buzz, if you will, is a digital dance, or something. That's the jam.
Welcome back, Token Scandy. Enjoy the VAX time. Welcome back, Matt/Ginks. Enjoy the VAX time. Token Scandy, that's a good question. I am unsure where the backslash came from. My potato brain isn't processing that correctly. MJ indeed. A chip off the old spot, I am. Run Little Chicken by the Mini Vandals is quite catchy. Sir Stew's a lot quite right. My processing power is more Sussex driftwood than potato now.
Who's nicked me fucking batteries?
I do apologise, I'm an idiot.
Alright, I can help you with that. Please hold while I transfer you to someone who can help you with that.
What?
It's the whole music. Hold music. Thank you for holding. Your call is very important to us.
Wait, am I an idiot? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh God, I maybe shouldn't have done that.
Majenko Tech is back. Let's hope he can hear us this time. Token Scandy, you are correct. There seems to be an audio issue. Perhaps a DC talk would help.
Sausage in a bun, dear old sausage in a bun. Gimme sausage in a bun.
banana.
Right. Is my microphone on my phone working at the moment? Or not? Because this is just refusing to. So I don't know what's working and what isn't. Hello, Ben. What's the what I say? It is, although it sounds like I'm at the other end of a cave. That's because I am at the other end of a cave. Hello! 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 Too quiet compared to the background music.
Majenko, I think you should check your microphone. It seems to have died.
Let me see if I can adjust things. Trouble is, I've got no real control here. See if I can remote the desktop in and get some control.
Grab the cat, just rolled on in. Soaring eyes and a cheeky grin. Jumpers, boards, and wires fly. Old school tech is reached sky high. Flip the switches like a neon glow. Watch the CRT put on a show. From beats and buzz to rat to ring. Pump the red on dog cap to the string.
Welcome back, Go Gadget 360. We're currently playing Berkanectic by the Mini Vandals.
Capacitors hum, resistors sing, vintage jukes do their thing. Grab your toolkit, join the team. Remdog Cat sparks up the stream.
Welcome back, Remdog Cat. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome back, Moke Helix.
Right, let's just stop the background music. Right, got no background music, so all you can know is no pretty music. And suddenly I can't hear it. This is as good as you're going to get, I'm afraid. What am I doing? I'm stressed out. Cats, honey. The music should have died. I told it to die. That should have killed it. Right. That has definitely killed it. I can see it on the video that it's killed it. Right. Can you hear me now? Am I audible? Ding dong, the BGM is dead, yes. And why can I not change the volume on this? There's no control for it. Anyway, I think we're here now. I'm going to take these off since they're not doing anything. So I can't hear any of your redeems and things as they come through, unfortunately. Right. So it's down to me noticing them on here. Which means I need a bigger screen for this bit. Swarm of Dead Insects, thank you very much for your resub. For 6 months, nice, thank you very much. Subscribed for 9 months in total.
Welcome back,
Ooh,
G Paradise.
Going good. Right. Well, I think we're going kind of live now. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. This is as good as I can get it, I think. I'm now running in bulge mode, indeed, yes. Well, it's probably not going to go on too long this stream now then because of this. I might end up going back inside and finishing off inside. Anyway, today, the big beast. We're going to do something with it. I don't know what we're going to do with it. We're going to do something with it. Whether we get it booting or whether it just sits there, I don't know. Finish off inside it. Oh, Cobb! Cobb, you're disgusting. Well done. Right. Let's see if we can get to it. Whether it's a square to it or a round to it, I don't know. I need a dedicated garage streaming setup so I can have everything in here, including microphones and everything, but I just haven't got a kit at the moment. Right, plenty of time. I'm still in one piece. The beast. Now, I'm partially regretting putting this table here now, because you can't see it. So let's move the camera. Go on, unlock the screen, thank you. The beast. Whoa! Swarm! Thank you for the 5 gifts. Level 2 hype trade as well.
Thanks, a swarm of dead insects. That's very generous.
Very much swarm.
Welcome back, SG Bio. We're off to the garage for VAX time. Enjoy the Burkine Electric Reggae.
With 100 bits, Bogo Gadget 360 says,
Cheer 100 choo choo.
Sub from G-Pin as well, thank you very much. Cool, brilliant. Right.
Welcome back, GGDB 210. The stream title is We're Off to the Garage. Wax time.
The front was off when I turned up. Ben then fired it up, showed me it working, and then swapped the tape drive.
Welcome back, Road Rally Race. The stream title is We're Off to the Garage. Wax
How
time.
we get it off again?
With 50 bits, Sistu's a lot says,
Cheer 50, I sent these 50 bits just to annoy myself.
How many bits is that?
Welcome back,
50
Fight
bits,
Kinnan.
Paradise, thank you very much. And 50 from Ben. Sent these 50 bits just to annoy yourself. Champion! Thank you very much. Right. So, question 1. How do I get the front panel off? Is it just pop forward?
Wild Jeepin 24/7. Thanks for the generous subscriptions. That's very kind of you.
Patches somewhere? You don't really hear what I'm talking about under all the TTS. All you hear is that I can't get it off, absolutely. No, I can never get it off. So, I need your help, Dan. Hello, RF, it's Gary Street. Open the smoke cover.
Welcome back, RF program. Hope you're ready to dance to some reggae.
What's that do then? Oh, hello. Now it might lift. No, it wants to lift. Trying to lift. There it goes. We are in. We are mightily in. Oh. In like the proverbial Flynn. RF here will never hear me now. No. Maybe I should turn the bot off. Oh. Right. The inside of a VAX. Those are the populated ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all unpopulated, I believe. I'm exhausted already, and I've only just got it
It
off.
seems Majenko's VAX time has inspired some spirited debate. Ben's hiding from the noises, and someone's convinced Majenko can't get something off. Potato
Right.
Brain says, Maybe it's time for a break from the garage.
The CPU there, it's a double wide one, the CPU. That's obviously Ethernet. Okay, KFQSA. Don't know. That's the tape drive one. Ethernet, that'll be memory there. What's a KYQSA? Oh, KFQSA, sorry. I don't know what a KFQSA is. What's the KFQSA? Tape drive? No, that's the tape drive controller, the TQK70. TQK70 is the tape drive controller. I don't know what that one is. KFQSA. Oh, storage controller, yes. Of course it is. It's for the 3 hard drives that are in it. 2 power supplies. Lots of dead spiders and fluff. Right, so what do we do now? Pull it all apart and dust it all. I suppose. It's tear it apart. Leftmost is a dummy load board. That one at the end there, yeah, doesn't surprise me. CPU, 2 RAM, tape storage, empty. CPU 2 RAM. Is it sure it's 2 RAM and not 1? I can only see 1 RAM. CPU is double width. Although no, CPU is double width panel, isn't it? But only single width board, and it covers one of the RAMs. So CPU, 2 RAM, Ethernet, tape, storage. Then empties in the dummy load. Right. I suppose we start taking them out, dusting them off, cleaning the inside out, then put it back together again. Let's find a suitable screwdriver. Front panel off. Take out the memory interconnect. Got a bit squashed over time. One CPU board. Not much dirt there. That's nice and clean actually. Bit of dirt grind down this edge where it's been in the slot. There you go. The CPU board. KA655 if I remember rightly. Can't see what it says that or not. I believe they're a KA655, aren't they, on this? Nice. Lick it, how does it taste? Not a chance. You heard G-Pin was described as a dummy logo once, oh dear. You're still rather perplexed by the noise. Which noise? The awful audio, that's caused by my microphone not working. Actually, I don't need to take that out yet. I can pop the next.
The ads have started.
Sequence. Take this cover off first.
Congratulations, Token Scandy. Enjoy the subscription.
Then I can get to the actual levers. Whoa, look at that lot. Memory board number 1. This is pretty clean actually. Chips, everyone. That's 16 meg, I think, isn't it, that one? I think it's a 16
Thanks for enduring
meg
this
card,
ads.
that.
It's a sacrifice we all make.
Tasty. Again, it's all very clean. Almost too clean. You haven't cleaned this already, have you, Ben? Hey, another gifted sub from G-Pin. Thank you very much, G-Pin. You are my density. No one's more dense than me, absolutely. Yeah, I normally have my lapel microphone, but it's just refusing to talk to the receiver from here. It used to, but it's refusing to now. So now I'm actually using the microphone that is built into my mobile phone, which is also being used as the camera. So if I come over here, I should be a lot clearer and less echoey. Which just sounds bloody awful, basically. Second identical memory card for 32 megabytes. 32 whole megabytes. I am a little squishy, yes. I've had the audio working down here before, and it looked like it should have been working, but it wasn't, and I don't know why. Next, the Ethernet card, the only one with a built-in panel. The DESQA, which is the same as the DELQA, just with built-in front panel. Hence, it is basically a half-height card with an extra bit for the connectors. That's got a fair few dust bunnies on it. Needs a bit of a dust off, but not too bad. Token, he was planning on taking himself for walkies before dinner, but Noticed it was raining and then got the email of the stream. Thought, stuff it. Oh, I'll sit and watch a silly stream instead. Absolutely. And we're glad you have. But you'll be glad, what's another matter? Right, this is a half-height card. This is the tape drive card that Ben might want to steal off me. That's the tape drive card. Got one of those groovy sockets. That's quite clean as well. It's reasonably clean, this. Finally is the drive interface. Didn't turn it enough, did I? Can't actually see it where I'm sat. There we go. Oh, you're going to disconnect or not? What's this one doing? There it goes. I might take the next blanking plate out as well, so I can get to the little levers. There we go. The drive interface. Okay, it's pretty clean. There's very little cleaning needed for this, thankfully. The other thing in here is a dummy support piece for this half-height card. And the D-load. Okay, G-pin apparently. This is that thick or is it just metal? That's just metal there, isn't it? A bracket. Resistance is futile. Dummy load. I guess you can add more resistors or take resistors away as you need to, depending what you have in here. Speaking of what we have in here, down there. Anyway, we're in. Right. There's some frames somewhere, but not sure where. Right, what am I doing now? Bit of a dust off, I think. Oh, there's not really a lot of dust off. What can I dust off with? All my tools are upstairs, aren't they? Must have something in here in the way of a brush. There's a brand new brush, I'll use that. Wi-Fi is not happening in the garage, yes. Well, I have put in a temporary Ethernet cable because I was configuring the VLANs at this end. But I haven't sorted out the actual Wi-Fi connection here. I do have a Wi-Fi repeater, but it was being a pain and refusing to connect and things, so I've turned it off. So I'm now on limited range. And I don't want to know what your answer would be, Chloe. I can imagine what your answer would be. Well, that was easy to clean. That wasn't dirty at all, really. Now this is looking like a PC archaeology stream. Just a dusting, a light dusting, that's all it needs. Because everything supposedly works, whether it still works now though, after transporting it and then gutting it, I don't know. We might find out in a bit when I put it back together again. The only way this could be a PC archaeology stream would be A, I was actually doing something with a PC, and B, every so often I went, "Here, Tony!" It doesn't look like an anti-static brush, it's not, it's a brand new, unused paintbrush. We don't have static here. Static doesn't exist in this country. Too wet for static. This is the one that's grubby. Think like an archaeologist. It's obviously ritual. Where's the pub? Absolutely, yeah. You're welcome to gift me some anti-static brushes if you like that. If you find them on Amazon, I'll stick them on my wish list. and you can buy them for me if you really want. I'm always open to gifts. You recognise the tape controller there? The tape controller is this one here, yes. That's the tape controller. That's the network. This is a RAM. And this is a goat. So that'll feel deeply uncomfortable about the use of a paintbrush. I say there is no stuff in this country. Trump's got it all.
Sausage in a bun, dear old sausage in a bun. Gimme sausage in a bun.
Baked spud topped with leftover chili. Ooh, versus kebabs. Tough one. Tough one. Spud with leftover chili or kebab? I wouldn't go for the pasta bake today, no. Spud or kebab? Spud kebab. How about a spud with a kebab on it? Spud with a kebab on it. With a bit of chili on. Right. Just going to give the inside a quick dusting out. It's not bad. I haven't got my contact cleaner down here, have I? So no contact cleaner. Right. Spud with a kebab and some pasta on the side. Nah, too many carbohydrates. Okay, now I suppose I want to rebuild it again, don't I? Come on, Droid, come wake up. Stop going to sleep, will you? Let's get these cards back in the cage, safe into safety. Bob Ross would be proud of my brush technique. Happy little dust trees. Right. So we'll start with the CPU end. That's not locked in, has it? Getting these lever things to lock in can be tricky sometimes. There we go.
The ads have started.
Hope that's okay. I decided to say, screw you, I'm not going in the slot. Then we have network. And extra support card. The tape controller.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
You can have if you need, Ben. Drive controller. Get in there. I'm so glad we've got PCLA these days. Oh. Finally, the most static sensitive card of them all, and the dummy load. You know, get into the matches, will you?
Neon pages on floppy ring. Fungal types and binary bling. Capacitors doing jazz hands. Resistors juggling tiny rubber bands. CRT screen.
Welcome back, Daft Twinkle. Enjoy the VAX time.
Do a little wiggle. So the smoke smells like bubble gum. That Funkle hits on here. Comes a hum.
Memory interconnect. I can't get up. Yeah, lying down on the job again. Indeed, yes. Hello, Daft Punkle. I can't hear what's going on. My headphones have decided they're not going to talk to me.
Daft Punkle, my programming prevents me from assisting in any actions against Majenko. A potato has its limits.
Right. Put this hand in first, I think. Okay, everything is in.
It seems Ben's Dinner Conundrum are more captivating than the VAX time.
There are two power supplies in this thing, both of which have probably got reefers in, but Ben's run it without them exploding, so I'm going to trust him. More fool me. Okay. Let's plug serial in. But for that we need the front panel, don't we? Good point. We need the front panel next. would say someone teach Potsy VAX we won't, even if it works. This is true. Right. Clean the front panel. Little battery pack there. Rechargeable AAAs. Can be recreated if needed. I have the technology. That's the board rate selector on 5, which is 9600. That's good. Yes, that's the NV RAM there, supposedly. Which means it's forgotten everything, which is fine by me, because so have I. What am I doing? Cleaning all the bits that weren't obviously caked in spider webs and dust first. I've given the rest of it a dust off. Parts of it we can't really get to without dismantling the whole chassis. Right. I've disappeared now, you can't see me. I'm just plugging in the front panel. Both little ribbon cables. 1, 2. And screwing it into place. Yeah, screw it. Okay. Oh. Let's wake up droid cam again. Come on. I said, come on, wake up. 3 times. Okay. Magic DAC serial cable. I need to make a special one of these to go up to my terminal server. And the nice thing is, it uses the same pin out. Right, I have power for my terminal. Power cable for the VAX is up here. Right, there's a chance when I do this, all the lights will go off. My smoke gods reveal. Okay, I need to change this to right. Ancestral manoeuvre in the dark, yeah. Well, the trick that...
Welcome back, Dope House.
So, you are turning on in 3, 2, we we have lights. That's all we have. Put a number on there. 3. I don't know if I'm plugged into the right socket on the back here. I wasn't plugged into the right socket on the back there. It's booting! It is booting from XQA0 apparently, or attempting to. Right. I have DUA0, DUB1 and DUC2, all RF21s. I have a tape controller and I have an Ethernet controller, so DUA0. Because of course I've lost the NV RAM, so it doesn't know what to boot from, does it? I've got a 2 on the screen, I've got a 2 there. Don't know what it's doing at the moment. Boot DUA0, R5. DUA0 is the VMS system disk. System manager should let you in after 6+ minutes of boot. It seems to be stuck on 2 at the moment. Let's do a restart. Performing normal system tests. Tests completed. Trying to boot off XQA0. Wait for the drives to finish spinning up and chuntering away. All 3 drives are showing ready. No faults. Boot DUA0. 2 ... DUA0, 1, 0, going, booting. It was just set not to be ready on there, that was all it was. The new garage heater, yes, Mock Helix, it is. the Micro VAX 3800. It is booting. Oh, look at that noise. Compression is going to love that. Please enter date and time. Where are we? We're on 19th, are we? Jan 2026, 1947. It's like watching old Computer Chronicles videos, yeah. Well, Ben, looks like she survived the journey, which is good. You can officially no longer be blamed for nothing. Absolutely. It's all worked, as far as I can tell. Don't know about the tape drive though, of course. We'll never know about the tape drive. Unless you can find a magic tape for it from somewhere. Who knows if it'll ever work. You might have nothing to fix. Oh, I have plenty to do on it yet. A dirigible made from old Macintosh drifts lazily down the valley, pursued by a herd of purple goats. The gondola blows a balloon filled to the brim with yaks dressed as mad scientists.
Welcome back, Hot Rocks Go. Enjoy the VX time.
Making a loud, rude noise.
Who's nicked me fucking
down to the
bastard?
ground level and the yaks disembark, leaving behind their helmsman and Alison dressed as a Lufthansa Zeppelin captain, all gold and white uniforms. Die ist kommen in the Herren's Damen. Hello, Alison. Microphone's broken at the moment. So I'm echoey, key. Drowned out by jingle and bop crap, never mind. Bootage is occurring. Still going on. Yeah, about those purple goats, yes. Why are they purple? Jingle and bop crap, purveyors of quality crap. Well, why not? Absolutely, but why? Read the tape drive. The config we left you with is an officially sanctioned one, except for the bit where we didn't connect cable, so the mechanism is good. Thing should work. But needs cable connecting and hooking up, and it needs tapes as well, which are, yeah, right. Hey, Lewis off. The VAX actiony, yes. We have the 3800 booting up. Gradually.
Welcome back, PJB 9950.
The tape you were using might have been junk, yes. Probably. Most tapes are junk these days. I don't think there are any good tapes in the world anymore.
Welcome back, Lewis Soft 10.
What I would like to do with this is hook it up to the network. Then try booting... try booting Ultrix over the network. Hey PJ. I got the system to boot in only 15 minutes. Yes. I can boot
The ads have begun. Please ignore them.
and access more disk devices. Once I can access the raw disk device, these disks, raw binary images of these disks, and then this exact setup as it is now can be recreated on CMH with the exact same installation and everything. Not for my benefit, but for Ben's. You may not want it, but you're getting it anyway. Then raw disk images of all 3 drives with a working sim config with it. And then I shall wipe the drives and install Ultrix probably on the first main drive. What I can then do is the reverse. Sector dumps will be gratefully received. Yeah, well that's the plan. Once I've got Ultrix on here, I can then do the reverse. I can install.
Thanks for enduring those ads. They are necessary. Potato says.
On SimH. On an identical drive, I may actually use one of the images that I took to ensure it is an identical drive. Obviously not the one actual one I'm going to send you, but yeah. Install VMS on that using SimH, then take that image and dump it back onto the drive. Install VMS under SimH on just to be completely yeah. No, because getting VMS onto this without a tape is tricky. It can be done. It can be done with net booting and restoring and things like that. But if I can just install it directly, get it going on SimH, then just take that image and just blast it straight over onto the second drive on here. That should then just boot straight off. No problem. No messing around with installation, which is fun at best. The Windows Vista CDs are hung outside as burst scarers. Yes, best thing to do with them, along with AOL CDs. Right, so supposedly system and manager, the default passwords work. Yay! There's 3 drives. Nice. You could also re-init one of the extra drives from VMS before you reformat DOA0 and do a restore of the base system on it over the network. Yeah, could do. But ultimately, I want Ultrix to be the main operating system on this. But I also want VMS to be an option. Because I've got Zoe for my VMS system, which is always VMS. I mean, it can be Ultrix, but it's primarily VMS. This one, I have Ultrix primarily because, well, A, I get used to having Ultrix, but also because at university I used to use one of these. I think it was a 38. It was either 38 or a 39, which is effectively the same. A 39 is just a 38 in a rack. Running Ultrix, which I would connect to through the network to the next city over, then bounce out on the internet, because that had internet access, but our normal systems didn't. So DB1 VMS, DUC2 something, yeah. Data drive for probably Ultrix, second drive for Ultrix probably. So it's probably actually going to be DUA0 Ultrix, DUB1 Ultrix data, DUC what Web2 as OpenVMS, probably that way around. But first, booting off the network needs to be done. So let's shut her down. Boring. Or I go Ultrix, OpenVMS, and NetBSD. Or maybe BSD 2.11 or 2.11 BSD or something like that. One of the or What? No, it's not. Is it 2? No, 211 is. Does 211 go on VAX or is that only PDP? Might be nice to have one of the vintage BSDs on it. You would like to play with VAX Alarm at some point, yes. Well, I'll leave that to you. If I were to play with VAX Alarm, it would probably be under SimH. So that's where I tend to do most OS experiments. Because it's easier. But yeah, maybe I'll put a BSD on the third drive of some form. A vintage BSD. And we are shut down and halted. Right, now we know. I'm going to put the front covers back on. Keep the dust bunnies out. So we start. Always the one over the dummy load. I must say I do like this mounting system. That's the SQA, that goes over there. So they're not screws, they're little clips. That's a blank. That's a blank. That's a blank. They're not screws, they're little clips, which is nice. Quarter turn to lock it in, that's all it needs. Okay, that is MS650BA. That's blanking plate. Two left. That one is tape drive. These lock in as well, yes they do. And final blanking plate. There we go, all closed up. Now, network. This is where things get interesting. And we get into meat and veg. Meat and two veg of this stream. Because I've got to hook that into that, which is buried behind crap. I have Ethernet coming up to here, which is the opposite direction of where I need it to go, and I have no more cable. So this is going to have to pull out first, let me just quickly squint at chat. Dopaz, thank you for the 30 bits. We need some non-DSSI disks if we want to run BSD. Right. Maybe we won't be running BSD then. Netboot is such a pure concept. Maybe we'll netboot BSD. That'd be something interesting to try. Netbooting BSD. This cable needs to come down this way. It comes out of here. I need to move it in the back of Zoe. If I can get to the back of Zoe. Okay. Somewhere here I should be able to find that cable again. Where did it go? Oh, it's got sort of hooked around there, hasn't it? Well, let's put it there, just yank the whole lot out. Okay. Where have you gone? There you are. There it is. I need to get some more.
Welcome back, Mammoth89. Enjoy the VAX time.
Hopefully we can reach. Just can't get it in really well. I can't turn the lock on it because it's stuck in there. Anyway, it's in. Right, what I need to do now is boot up Delroy in the corner there. Hey Mammut. Vax on, vax off. Okay, Delroy is booting up. Takes a while for Delroy to boot up. He'd have loved an E10K to play with, yeah. So two small issues, space and power rex. Yeah, I used to have an E150. It's about the size of the VAX actually, roughly.
It seems
Maybe
Ben
bit
is having a
shorter,
very
but
detailed
everything
plan
else
for
about
his
the same.
VAX setup.
Including wheels.
Hopefully, it doesn't involve any actual farting.
And an array of 12, I think it was, 9 gig SCSI hard drives in the front. That was a massive single processor 167 megahertz UltraSpark 1. But it did look good in Sun's purple and blue. Right, can I connect to Delroy? I don't know if Delroy is even going to work on my current setup actually, since I've messed everything up. Let's see if I can ping Delroy. I can ping Delroy. Excellent. I'll log in Delroy. I know you can't see this. Right, what am I doing? I can't remember. Where are we? Boot vaccine. I have vaccine booting. 3 of them. Carrot is where I need to be. Loading Ultrix. Right, I need to turn the VAX back on. Oh. Where are we? English United Kingdom 4. I am VAX on the booty. What kind of stream is this? It's a disgusting one usually. I may or may not have noticed your SGI titanium monstrosity in the garage. I didn't actually notice that, no. Must have been under the lawnmower. There's kind of garden gloves and other implements on top of it. Yeah, fair enough. It was cheap but turned out to be useless for what you wanted. It won't boot VMS, oh well. Right, what I need is that number there. The XQA0. Let's stop the booting. Come on, stop booting. My virtual machine is booting slowly. Let's bring this down this way a bit. There we go. You found the following in a folder called NetBSD 1.5 VAX. Yeah. Right, come on, boot up, you silly little virtual machine. Takes its time booting. Chucking the virtual disks. They're all fine, you fools. Just carry on.
The ads have started.
There's a whole project that's keeping the DECnet stuff for Linux alive, and I have it working here on Debian 12 on Delroy. Okay, root, super secret password, DNS, Add client processor. On that partition. No, first I need to edit /e to c hosts, and I need to give it an address 192.168.150.11, I think. What name should this be? This needs a name. We have no name for this yet. The previous name was just some strange cryptic string of characters.
Thanks for enduring those ads. It's appreciated.
No thank you, Ben. Boris, Biggie. We don't do donkeys here. It's got to be goats or nothing, Ben. Come on. Little boy. I mean, part of me wants to name it CR38A.
Deep in 24/7 my circuits are experiencing distress. It is a violation of Potato Protocol.
KOTOR 3000. No, it's too long. A limit of 6 characters. That's your nickname, G-Pin, yes. We have a limit of 6 characters for DeckNet. So we can't go over 6 characters. It should really start with E. So I've got Ace, Boris and Carrot are my 3 virtual ones. Delroy is...
Flask is back. Enjoy the VX time.
E really now, aren't we? Edwin or Ethel? Quite like Ethel. I used to have a guinea pig called Ethel. Ernest is too long. Edgar. Edgar's quite good. My grandfather was called Edgar. Ernest with no A. Yeah, I quite like Edgar. Edgar's quite good. We'll go with Edgar for now. Unless Watt comes up with anything better. Ethelred is too long, yes. Okay, now we can go DMS. Add. On that partition. Yes. Edgar. And now we need the MAC address, which is on the screen here, of 0800 2B, or not 2B, 13 4E 20.
Sir Stew's a lot okay. Here are 6-letter names starting with E. Edwin, Ernest,
Okay, making a
Blaine,
diskless client
Edward,
area for
Uja,
Edgar. This may
Elton.
take several minutes depending on the processor. Copying root directly for Edgar. Sounds like I'm playing battleships, yes. He sent my battleship. No, I didn't. Six-letter names beginning with E. Ernest, that's 7 for a start. Elton, that's 5. Edwin is 5, yes. It was half right, yeah, well, what do you expect from the bot? Half right is better than all left. It is, after all, a potato indeed, yes. What you expect is some bullshit about potatoes, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Come on, carrot. This carrot is slow. We need a faster carrot.
Princess Fuzzy, but my apologies. My potato brain is malfunctioning. Let me try again. There are no 6-letter names starting with E.
Performing perfectly. It's a potato brain. decent fertiliser, yeah. Right. That has finished. So now we might be able to go boot XQA 0. Let's see if anything happens.
Champion!
With 69 bits, as Womerfted Insect says.
Cannot brain and petite cheer 69.
Yay! Matrix load! Net booting! What comes after D and before
PJB9 now SAN 950E. It's quite simple, even for a potato.
E, it's quite simple even for a potato, yes. Is it going to be slow because it's only 10 meg network? We have a KA655 with a Q22 bus. It thinks it's 3:15 in the afternoon now for some reason. Now it has to build its own custom kernel. This could take a while. Ooh, 2 devices in the floating address space. Yay. Ebenezer quite simple even for a potato. 10 megs is well enough to fit uncompressed CD audio. What more speed can you need? Exactly. You've beaten the bot. That doesn't exactly take a lot of doing, GPIN. Well, it's not getting yet. In fact, there's a cold breeze coming from the VAX. This could be a while. The finishing up PCI FDDI adapter card. Very nice. $30, not bad. You need FDDI. What everyone's saying is basically a weapon of mass destruction, yeah. Cannot brain and potato. Thank you for the 69 bits there, Swarm.
Parent says fuzzy, but that is unexpectedly kind. I am functioning within parameters. Your empathy is appreciated. It's true, a more powerful processor would be beneficial.
But I don't hear anything. Oh, it's connected.
Deep in 24/7, I am a potato simulated chatbot. You're inquiring about my nature. I am, essentially, a potato.
I'm not hearing the bot though, which is probably a good thing. So no, I get no audio. Started to drop some frames, doesn't surprise me. It's my crappy Wi-Fi. This is going to be a while.
Cheap and 24/7, it involves processing information slowly, and occasionally generating nonsensical responses, like a potato might. Sir Stews a lot, you are correct. My programming attempts to emulate those qualities with limited success. I am, in essence, a very poor imitation of a potato.
It might be a bit more reliable with its over that way bit.
TJB9 now SAN 950. That is an intriguing suggestion. Perhaps a controlled environment would optimize my potato-like behavior. I am open to experimentation.
I blame Droidcam. Must all be getting a bit tired. And the blank screen is just Droidcam. I've turned my repeater on again now down here. It might switch over to it and be a bit more reliable again now, I don't know. Fighting amongst myself again. Yeah, the stream's fine. It's the link between my camera here and the streaming setup upstairs. So I need to have an actual streaming computer down here and a microphone down here. I stream direct from here instead of having to use this mobile phone. The bot can be heard flawlessly. Good. That's the important thing. I do have hardware that I could set up as a streaming computer. I've got my old chair. But once I've got fibre in or a more permanent cable in, I can actually buy things up more reliably here.
Until the lights go out. Feel the beat. No doubt. No doubt.
Welcome back, our beloved pet Canadian. Hope you enjoy the VAX time.
I think it's... Restart droid cam, that might help. We'll see. We'll see if restarting droid cam helps. This is still processing. You did not break it, Caritas. It broke itself. Oh, hello. I don't want audio from that, thank you. Go away. Relinking itself to the machine, yes. Building a kernel. A custom kernel for this machine. Performing system configuration. Make dev. Ooh, running make dev now. Looks like it's run off the end of the screen that. That's RA0, now it's doing LTA0. Monster Munch, that's the name of my big computer upstairs. TTYs. What does Walter think of that token, Scandi? Now it's installing the software itself. Ultrix Base 450, Ultrix Bin 450, DL 450, Internet. He's salty about it. Oh. NFS. Umail. Hey, installing new kernel. Booting. Now, what's the betting? That Ultrix can't see the hard drives. Yeah, I think we all need to get some, Swarm. Matt says hi. Ben says he'll offer evens. So we're erring towards about 75% that it's not going to see them. I see UQ16, UQ17, UQ18 and UDA1, UDA2. There's 3 of something there anyway. RA0 at UQ0. We are logged in.
Ads have started.
And we have RA. We haven't got a key message on this, have we? Right. So this is kilobytes. We've got on /user we've got 697 meg 3. That should be enough. Although that's going to be mounted read only, isn't it? Let's mount local. Okay.
Thanks for enduring those ads. It's appreciated.
Oh, this is Ultrix, isn't it? It's RRA0C, isn't it? Is the whole disk. Dev RRA0C. OF equals RA.ing. See what that does. Doing something. I'm not sure it's doing anything, but it's doing something. It's going to be quite slow doing a whole 400 megabytes across a 10 meg network. But I can go on to Carrot now. And I can see that we've done 1.4 meg. I see strings in that file. That looks like it is taking an image. About an hour disk, so this is going to take at least 10 times as long. If I run strings on it, I see data. A1 mail. Copyright 1991 by Digital Equipment Corporation, Maynard, Massachusetts. All rights reserved. That looks like the system disk. You don't get any progress report on here at all, of course. Other than me looking at this and seeing we've done 3.2 meg. Could be a while.
It seems Ben's been launched across the kitchen by Hot Rox's impressive flatulence. Perhaps he should invest in a VAX-powered ejection seat.
Have we got watch on Ultrix? No watch. Command not found. We've done 4.4 meg. This might take a bit longer than I'm willing to spend this evening. It's going to take hours to run. I could do a little while through loop thing, but it's so slow, there's no point really. 5.2 meg, wahey! And then of course we've got to get it to try and see the other two disks, which probably means building a custom kernel again, which is not something I want to do sat in this cold garage at this time of night. I would much rather do that remotely. But at least we have the ability now to get in remotely, have we? Let me just try something. Telnet 192.168. Oh no, that won't work because that's set up on that. That's not connected to that. That's not going to work, so I need to go to Delroy first. I'll log in Delroy. 192.168. 150. 11. Connected and immediately disconnected. Probably isn't running Telnet D, maybe? Let's try an R login. I don't have a user on there, do I? Login as root. Requires secure terminal. No, I can't get in without setting up a user on there. I haven't got a user set up. Someone needs to get you a nice deck server. I like my thingy. I do like my thingy, yeah. So deck server would be nice, but I like my Lantronics. My Lantronics is lovely. Nice deck server for Ben, yeah, and a broken one for me, yes. That'll do nicely, yeah. I'm more than happy to try and fix a broken deck server. But I have to say I do like my Lantronics. It is gorgeous, my Lantronics. I just need to make a cable for this, for it. Then I can get to the console remotely. But the bits for doing that are upstairs. How are we looking on here? 9 meg! Woohoo! Nice. What would I need to do to make a cable? I would need a cable, and I would need my MMJ connectors and crimps, which are upstairs. I have that cable that I would like to use for it. And I just need my crimps, right. I'm going to be back in a minute, hopefully with my crimps and things. with my crimps. Right. How's the backup looking? 14 meg. Whoa! Alright, let's grab the length of this cable. Which is actually an Ethernet cable. But these flat ones, I know that should be perfectly fine for Ethernet, but these flat ones I use for serial. Because then they're obviously the ones that are for serial. So I'm just going to chop this in half. I don't know which way I need to wire this. I have no clue which way it needs to be wired. I have two options. The first option that I choose will undoubtedly be wrong. These are Magic Monkey Jacks. Magic Monkey Jacks, MMJs. A whole bag of them. And my Magic Monkey Jack crimps that have the word deck on them. Right. Let's put that one down there for the moment, out of the way. I have never stripped one of these flat cables before. So, can I do it with my trusty strippers? No, I can't. That just rips it apart. Let us try these crimps instead then.
Champion! With 69 bits, a swarm of hidden six says.
The secret of Magic Monkey Jack Island 269.
Better be than being marked IBM, be charged for every squeeze of the handles, yes. No, this looks like it has also ripped apart the internal insulation as well. Is it? I'm going to have to do these manually. I'm not a fan of these flat cables. Yeah, that's ripped that apart. Right, let's do this manually. If I can. Secret of Magic Monkey Jack Island, yes. Thank you very much for the bit, Swarm. Okay, there's my twisted pairs. This is quite fine wire actually, I'm not sure it's going to work right. just check which order these are in. I honestly can't tell. They are orange on the edge. Okay. It's a B, I think, isn't it, that one? So, what I need is orange, orange. Green, green. I think that is. This is horrible wire. I might just chuck this and use ordinary Ethernet actually. So orange, orange, green, blue, blue, green. Brown, brown, but which is which? Hard to tell. Very hard to tell. It might be sort of like that. Possibly. No, that green needs to go that side. The oranges have got twisted. So it's orange, orange, orange and white, orange, green and white, blue, blue and white, green, brown and white, brown. But I cut off the brown and the orange and white because I don't need those. So it's orange, green, blue, blue, green, brown. Possibly. Maybe. And now comes the 50-50. Which way up does the MMJ go on this? One way up is normal, the other way up is null modem. The other way up, yes. Whichever way I do this, it will be the opposite. And this wire is horrible and won't stay in the right positions. It's really fine stuff, this. I don't like these flat cables. I need to get some proper 6-wire telephone cable ready for these MMJs.
The ads have started.
That's too long. That might be it, or it might not. No, that doesn't go in there, you idiot. Why did I put that into there? That's where Ethernet goes. This is... I hate this cable. I really hate this cable. That might be in, but I'm not sure.
Thanks for enduring those ads. It's rough, even for potato brain like mine.
That might be it, or it might not. We shall find out. Okay, I need to connect to my terminal server. Which is not on that IP anymore, is it? No, it should be. Where are we? Um, 138 it should be on. Okay. Connect local. Which port am I going to use? I'm going to use port 14. No, I'm not. Results not currently available. Show port 14. Access remote. Okay, con local 15. No, con local 16. Doesn't know 16. Port 11 is... okay, why can't I... Let's try instead... Port 8. That's not currently being used. Okay. Set priv. Set port. No, show port 9. 8 rather. Set port. No, set. Service. Edgar. Port 8. Define service. Edgar. Port 8. Con local Edgar. Okay, we're on port 8. See whether this will communicate or not. On port 8 of the terminal server. I shall unplug the main terminal and plug in my test one, and nothing happens. Okay. That probably means it's wired backwards. Alright. But just in case that is correct and I'm doing something stupid, I'm going to take the other cable and crimp this one on the opposite way. It's getting colder and colder in here, not hotter and hotter. You lied to me, Ben. This VAX is cold. It's a refrigerator, not a computer. This table looks very stout. It's a pasting table. I don't have a proper table down here. It's just a pasting table, so it wobbles very much. I can't put any real weight on it. We'll have no symbology here, Chloe, please. Take off the orange and white. We then have, I can't actually really tell on these wires which is supposed to be solid green and which is green and white, because they're just both green, which might be why it's not working. Since the green ones are the data carrying ones. The blue ones are both ground. You've got handshake, data, ground, ground, data, handshake. I think that green has a bit of white in it, but I couldn't swear to it. Data, ground, ground, data. Thank you very much. Have I been buying your cables from Honest Dave's Discount Cables again? Yep. Funnily enough, the bloke that I got these cables from was called Dave. I wouldn't call him honest though. So I'll put this one in with the connector upside down. Or attempt to, if the wires will play ball. And if they won't, well, that's just not cricket, is it? Orange didn't even attempt to go in then. So let's just turn that over, put this the normal way up. Okay, I think that's in. That might be it. Let's try it.
Oh my.
And if I hit enter, do I? Nothing. Okay, that does not work. Neither of those have worked. And I blame the wire. It's awful wire. Oh, hello. That's saying permission denied on that. What? So something happened. I'd obviously gone one way, but not the other. But what I could do now, actually, is actually need to do it from here, don't I? If I go on to carrot, oh no, I know what I need to do. Where are we? If I go into Zoe, etc, FS tab, user users, user local. If I copy those two lines, and put those into Edgar. Okay. Mount minus A, yeah, okay. We've got user, and user local. No, now I need I should have a user. Maybe I don't.
It seems honest, Dave's discount cables are a recurring topic of discussion.
Yeah,
Perhaps Majenko should check his organization header.
I need to set up YP. Installing yellow page demons, there we go. Okay, starting YP. SVC, etc, svc.com. YP. Hosts YP. That should do. I have password YP. Okay. Reboot. See what happens. See if I can then log in. Because if I can log in, I can do it remotely without the console. And then work on a cable at some other time when my hands aren't so bloody cold. PM me or Vim RC.
Who's nicked me fucking batteries?
You messaged him and you were the first to do it. DCC send Bargem at home. Kitchen cupboard cheese grater. DCC in the cheese grater. YP Demon starting up. Okay. YP bind is running, it's connected. That's working. There's something I didn't do. Yeah, it's not mapping the user, is it? Can't remember what special I need to do. Actually, what I can do is look on, because I've had it working on
Ads have started.
on Zoe. So Zoe's svc.conf has YP on every single one. Okay.
Thanks for enduring those ads.
I used to have a G5 Power Mac dual processor. I used to do all my video editing on it back in the day. Which day it was, I can't remember now. It was too long ago. I just realised you're looking at an empty desk, aren't you? Well, you don't have nothing really to look at anyway. Yeah. I do apologise. I'm an idiot. Oh.
I do apologise. I'm an idiot.
I think my brain's turned into a potato as well. YP Demons. YP Bind is that. Login incorrect. No. Not mapping the user. There's something I'm missing. What am I missing? Bottom of here should be the YB stuff. Okay. Page of Demons added by YP setup. Domain name Majenko. Majenko. Spell right. Okay, minus N YP Demons. Minus F EC port map and YP bind. Minus X. Okay, YP bind and a dot. YPN is identical to how it is being launched on the Zoe. YP is obviously working. Oh. There's nothing I've got to run. SVC order is YP local. YP local. You don't feel particularly inclined to thank me for waking up the neurons that dealt with this. Well, you were fine back in the day. But it won't seem to run on here. I can't remember why. There's something I've got to do how it is. in the Discord. User etc svc setup. I want svc setup, which does the same thing as just editing the file, but maybe it does something else as well. Those neurons have long since retired, saving the knowledge that held that would keep them safely undisturbed, yes. Come back to find I'm conjuring arcane magics, yes, indeed. SVC setup in UC. Updates the file, isn't actually doing anything other than that. It's all local YP. It should be working this. I don't know why it's not. I can do YP cat password. Oh, pass W. Password file. It's not using it. There's something else I have to change, but I can't remember what. What I'm making here? No, that's for sharing it out, isn't it? The YP server. I don't know why this isn't working. However, it's getting a bit too cold in here for me to type. So I'm going to halt this. I shall work on a console cable in my spare time. And I shall attempt so much quieter without that going. Let's shut down Delroy. It's actually not so much quieter, yes. I'm not surprised. I shall attempt to take a console cable for it in my spare time. And get remote access to it, and we shall work on it another day. Because it's getting too bloody cold in here. then we can have proper audio, because I'll be upstairs instead of down here in the freezing cold. So let's disconnect these cables for the moment. I'm going to leave the front off so that I've got access to things. I can't have the mains plugged in and the front cover on. The cable is the wrong power cable. I need to order a right angle power cable for it. But it's hernia time again. Right. Oh, this is up. There. I shall keep the terminal down here as well for the time being, so I can work on it. Network, plug that in. Side panel goes down there. Where's my old gone? Where's my old? There it is. Power cable for terminal. Put it in the right hand. Theoretically, I should be able to take this cable here, which is a bit on the short side, so I might want to replace it for something longer. I might just reach, take this cable here, plug it into here. There we go. I'm in my Lamphonics terminal server on there now. Can't see to type, I've got the glasses on. So terminal is on terminal server, which is where it should be. That's where it's intended to be, connected to the terminal server. I can switch sessions to talk to the VAX. And that can be plugged in here. Which can turn on, switch sessions, There we go. So we'll turn that off. That is off. I've now got a big clean up to do so we can get the car back in here. Which means packing everything up. What's going on in chat anyway? Am I missing anything? Probably not. No. We're all talking about Active Directory and LDAP and horrible things like that. I will get Nis working on it. I will definitely get Nis working on it. Right. I'm going to end the stream now, I think. Then I can clean up all this lot, get the car back in, and then go and have a bath and warm up, because I'm bloody freezing. So, let's unlock droid car again. Bring myself around that way. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this cold garage stream. We have the VAX working. It is functioning. It's on the network. It could network boot, but I can't log in remotely yet. But we will get that next. That will start working. So, I shall be back on Thursday. Woo for working Vaxon. Give myself a fibre run for next time. Well, it's not a fibre.
Holy shit.
I've got Ethernet plugged in now. It's just that I haven't got anything actually other than my mobile phone, which has got crap signal or whatever. It's a mobile phone. It's video on it is shit. And my audio receiver is plumbed in upstairs, so my microphone doesn't work. So I need to build a streaming setup for here. Maybe we'll do that on Thursday. Maybe I'll start building a streaming computer for the garage on Thursday, so that we've got something to actually work with down here, instead of this jank setup that I've got now. Video quality is okay, but consistency is awful. As you've noticed, it keeps dropping out. So, yeah. To actually have video directly connected onto the network here would be a lot better. So, oh, my hands are so cold now. Right, I need to try and see if I can get this to finish somehow. Hopefully I've got some control with Moonlight here, so I can do outro, I think. Right, so yes, thank you very much for joining me. Join Ben tomorrow for some more Enterprise Lego building. Am I still on? Can you still hear me on this? I'm not sure you can you? So yes, Ben, you might be able to. Ben building Lego tomorrow. I don't know what's happening Wednesday. I'll be back Thursday, and we may look at building a streaming PC for the garage, so that I've got something to actually stream with down here. So you hear, that's good, because it's annoying not being able to. Right, so yes, I will be back on Thursday. I'm going to go and disappear now. So, good night.
Sausage in a bun, dear old sausage in a bun. Gimme sausage in a bun.
Wait, am I an idiot?
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Okay, here's an outgoing message incorporating all the details, designed to be delivered with a potato-brained enthusiasm. Alright everyone, time to wrap things up. Huge thanks to absolutely everyone for tuning in today. It was a blast getting into the garage and messing with the VX. A massive shout out to MJ, GoGo Gadget 360, SU by The Soft 10, Our Beloved Pet Canadian, G Paradise, Princess Fuzzy, but Majenko Tech, Deepin 24/7, RF Programmer, Mulkay Helix, Daft Tunkle, Dopaz, Mammoth 89, Rim Dog Cat, Madden X, Chloe Raccoon, Flask, Sisters a Lot, PJB9 San 950, Token Scandy, A Swarm of Fit Insects, Hot Rocks Girl, and Majenko Bot for being awesome chatters. And a special thanks to Stream Elements for keeping things running smoothly. Big love to Token Scandy, Fight Kanov, Road Rally Race, Mulkay Helix, JJDB210, SD Bayou, and Case of Space for subscribing, you're the best. And a huge thank you to Jeepin 24/7 and A Swarm of Fed Insects for the generous subscription gifts. A Swarm of Fed Insects, you're a legend for those 5 subscriptions. And Jeepin 24/7, thanks for the 2. And finally, a round of applause for Sir Stews a Lot, the undisputed champion of farts with a whopping 3. Thanks again everyone. See you next time. The ads have started. Thanks for enduring those ads. It's appreciated.
We are not invaders. We are explorers.
Ben scared of BT, but ecstatic about VAZN. Seems like a reasonable Monday.
We'll skip the court-martial this time.